June 1st, 4 years ago, I started out on my weight loss journey at 315 pounds, looking to do this intentionally, dropping 100 pounds as quick as I could. And I did that in a matter of 6 months. And I have now maintained that weight loss for over 3.5 years. And I did that following a ketogenic, quote unquote, style eating routine, incorporating snake diet fasting, which is a more intense version of intermittent fasting, where you eat big, satiate yourself, fill up, and then fast. Nowadays I don't recommend you marrying one specific fasting protocol as far as the hours that you need to fast between meals. If you follow these footsteps, you will learn to listen to your body and adjust on the fly. And I believe that is a very optimal way of living. Not being a slave to the lunch pail, having to run to food every couple of hours, which I used to have to do. When I was at my heaviest, I honestly couldn't go more than an hour and a half, 2 hours without starting to become lightheaded and needing food to regulate my blood sugar levels to feel normal. And when I was intentionally that weight, it took a lot of force feeding, which comes naturally with the bodybuilding / powerlifting / weight training lifestyle. If you want to gain weight and you have a fast metabolism, a lot of force feeding is needed. Looking back now, 31 years old, I'm glad I did what I did. It was all an advertisement for my personal training services, what I can offer people. I dropped 100 pounds in 6 months. I've now maintained that for over 3.5 years, following specifically, like I said, the ketogenic lifestyle, which people say, and this is why I love doing it, they say it's so unsustainable. Now, what I consider myself is a fasting-focused, low-carb, ketogenic eater. Again, I believe this is optimal because I don't have to plan my day around my meals. I eat when I can. I know the proper proportions and foods to eat to satiate my electrolyte and macronutrient needs. Coincidentally, I used to be a slave around this time of year. This beautiful weather used to bring a very difficult time for me as far as my allergies. I honestly would have to use 2 Claritin Ds, the most advanced form of Claritin that was available, daily, and it's only recommended that you consume 1. I used to have to take 2 of those a day just to fulfill the allergenic needs that my body was experiencing. And if I would not take the allergy medications, I would develop almost flu-like symptoms. I would get a nasty cough. My throat would always be swollen and on fire, itching like crazy. Eyes itching and watery, my nose running uncontrollably. I know people go through a lot worse, but that's what I experienced, and it was not fun, to say the least. However, the very week after I started intentionally eating low to no carbs, my allergy symptoms vanished, and I stopped the Claritin D cold turkey. 4 years later, I still have yet to take any form of allergy medication ever in those 4 years, and it feels spectacular. Looking back, I now know that could have been from any number of different sources and origins as far as what I believe it was a food allergy, and filling my body with those food sources sparked the flame to allow the seasonal allergies to kick into full swing. It could have been gluten, it could have been grains, fructose, any form of carbohydrate that I used to satiate my body with. Once I eliminated them, my allergy symptoms vanished. I'm not saying I have the answers for everybody. This is what worked for me. Now, I enjoy the foods that I eat. I do not feel depraved or like I am missing out. I remember, of course, the taste of those carbohydrates. I still think about them. They still obviously cross my mind when you get the smell as someone around you is eating them. You think back on the memories. And yes, those foods always tasted great. But deep down in me, I never felt my best, and I knew that. But the bodybuilding, weightlifting, health and fitness realm preaches so intensely the necessity of carbohydrates. However, they are the one macronutrient that your body does not technically need for survival. I feel now the best possible fuel source for myself is fat. Now I eat an abundance of fat, and I'm able to curb cravings and satiate my body to where I can last hours, if not days, between meals. People ask me all the time, I just need to start fasting, right? And that's going to kick my weight loss into gear. Yes, it will. That's very intense, and I'll tell you, it's extremely difficult to improve on your fasting while you're still consuming carbohydrates and being fueled from glucose, because your body will rid itself of the glucose, use up its glycogen stores very quickly. Then you have no energy for your body to feed off of. And in contrast, when you have adapted to a ketogenic lifestyle, your body is trained to use fat for fuel. So when you are without substance in your stomach, your body pulls from its own fat stores for its fuel source. And that's why the ketogenic diet is so incredible.
You get a wash job back there?
But, hey, I hope you have a great day. So long story short, the ketogenic diet, eliminating sugars and carbs, has helped me lose 100 pounds, maintain that for over 3.5 years, and my allergies are gone. If you are suffering from similar ailments, I guarantee it's going to yield you good results as well. You don't have to go at it alone. I didn't pave the way either. I simply followed protocols that were already out there and that are shunned for some strange reason. It's almost like they don't want you to be at your optimal level of health. I guarantee this will work for you. Again, you have someone here who has been through it and can guide you through it. So let today be your last day of procrastinating. And how do you start the ketogenic lifestyle? The easiest way that I can recommend: eliminate carbohydrates, start eating. It can be as simple as ground beef and whole eggs. You always have a fuel source there. I think that is the optimal foods for a human body like myself to consume. Beef and whole eggs, good quality animal sources of fat and protein with high levels of cholesterol, which is great, contrary to popular belief. That's where testosterone is derived from anyway. To you men who feel like you're suffering from low T, think about this. What if you stuff your body full of cholesterol, fat, and protein, and eliminate the carbohydrates? I believe what has happened for me is I give myself an abundance of fuel for my body to create its own testosterone at an enhanced level through the foods and through hardcore strength training. It's worked wonders for me. I'm continuing to learn, and I'm continuing to make adjustments on the fly. I guarantee I can help you get started towards living your best life. Reach out. There's no more need to go at it alone. You owe yourself. I hope you all have a great day.